Oh yes. I love watching Tom and Jerry. This is one of my favorites. I'm glad this marks the 85th anniversary of it.
Hey Mark, what are you watching on TV?
Oh. Hey Rachel, it's nothing. I'm just watching Tom and Jerry on DVD. It is for the 85th anniversary.
Whoa, Tom and Jerry. That's awesome. I love Tom and Jerry very much. It's such a timeless classic. And the shorts are hilarious.
I totally agree with you, baby girl. Whenever I watch Tom and Jerry, I always voice dub the main duo because they have a silent treatment.
Yeah, and you know what else to honor the 85th anniversary, making a review out of it.
Hey, a review sounds like a great idea. How about you be my camera girl? And we'll get everything started.
Sure thing. So, with that being said, let's go do the review.
Hello everyone. MTCB the Queen's GoAnimator here, also known as Mock. And today, I'll be doing a review on MGM cartoon. And that is Tom and Jerry. So, what do I think of this cartoon? It was definitely part of my childhood days. A lot of wacky adventures, jokes, hilarious moments, and memes. Anyways, Tom and Jerry originally aired on Cartoon Network and CBS, currently airing on Boomerang, MeTV Toons. Originally streamed on Max, formerly known as HBO Max, Hulu, and currently streaming on Tubi and Amazon Prime Video. This cartoon starts with Tom the cat and Jerry the mouse. They're cat and mouse rivals who chase each other in any other cartoon shorts. First, we start off with Tom the cat. He's always chasing Jerry as usual, but always have a heart for him. He mainly takes the L's, but sometimes he wins by defeating Jerry. Some of his pet owners are terrible at treating Tom horrible. He's kinda mixed with personalities like Wile E. Coyote and Sylvester the cat. His screams are iconic and can be used for memes, and his karma and his forms can be hilarious, too. And as for Jerry, he also likes to eat cheese, foiling Tom's plans whenever he tries to get captured by him. There's some other things about Jerry. He lives in a mouse hole, regarding each house that Tom and Jerry live. And he has family members, like his little nephew Nibbles/Tuffy, Uncle Pecos, Muscles, and other family members. There are some other featured characters too, such as Spike, Quacker, Toodles, and Butch. We already know that Spike has a lot of appearances, when he looks after his puppy named Tyke, and giving Tom karma for ruining his peaceful time. Quacker is an American Peking duck, his voice is similar to Donald Duck. Then for Toodles, she has a neck ribbon on her neck, and kinda attractive to Tom, since that's one of his crushes. And as for Butch, he can be a rival Tom sometimes. Which reminds me of how Sonic and Shadow having a rivalry relationship. But, Tom and Butch respect each other as well. Tom and Spike has been living a lot of owners in each and every short from the Hanna-Barbera era. Owners like George and Joan, Mammy Two Shoes, and others. For George and Joan, they seem alright for taking care of Tom and Spike very well. And we can talk about the owners who are mediocre. For George and Joan's babysitter named Jeannie. She comes to be irresponsible whenever she's taking care of the baby, even when Tom and Jerry was saving the baby from harm. Mammy Two Shoes was also mediocre. She hits Tom plenty of times. And sometimes has racial stereotype. At least Robin Starlin from the 1993 film treated Tom and Jerry fairly while going on their adventure. George and Joan and Robin did better than Mammy Two Shoes and Jeannie. But, we have one owner who's very abusive, and he is controversial through the Gene Deitch era of Tom and Jerry. He almost looks like Clint Clobber from the Terry Toons shorts. He always beats the living hell out of Tom 24/7, thinks it's a life lesson for him. That's animal cruelty. He is definitely one of the worst pet owners in history. Sorry about my anger, guys. Sometimes pet owners just don't deserve respect sometimes. But all characters done. Let's talk about the movies, the shows, and the video games. Here we have the theatrical films. The 1993 film and the 2021 film. The 1993 film was distributed by Miramax Films and Turner Pictures worldwide. And as for the 2021 film, it was distributed by Warner Bros. Pictures and Warner Bros. Pictures Animation, formerly known as Warner Animation Group. I must say, I prefer the 2021 film better, since they have an awesome soundtrack, great cast, and they did very well with the CGI animation for the main duo. Just like how they reference to the other hybrid movies, like Who Framed Roger Rabbit, Space Jam, Looney Tunes, Back in Action, Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers movie, and more. They also have a lot of direct-to-video movies from Warner Bros. Family Entertainment, Warner Bros. Home Entertainment, formerly known as Warner Home Video, Warner Bros. Animation, Turner Entertainment, and Studio Distribution Services. They started from 2001, all the way up to 2022. The first movie was The Magic Ring, all the way up to the merge of Warner Bros. And Discovery, Snowman's Land. Also, we can't forget the golden era and the TV shows of Tom and Jerry throughout the past years. We have the Tom and Jerry Show from 1975, where Tom and Jerry were getting along full time. It used to air on ABC, and it used to air it as reruns on Cartoon Network and Boomerang. Along with their comedy show, which 1980 to 1982, and used to air on CBS on Saturday mornings. Let's not forget their first ever 90s kids show. It ran from 1990 to 1993, and used to air on Fox Kids, Cartoon Network, and Boomerang. We have Tom and Jerry Tales, which ran from 2006 to 2008, and it's currently airing on Cartoon Network and Boomerang, and used to air on Kids WB. Here we have the Golden Era Collection, which it involves Gene Deitch and Chuck Jones. They aired a lot of the shorts on Cartoon Network and Boomerang, which is part of their compilation. For me, however, the Chuck Jones era is also one of my favorites to watch. And finally, we have the 2014 Tom and Jerry Show, and Tom and Jerry Singapore. The 2014 show aired on Cartoon Network and Boomerang, and ended in 2021. And as for their Singapore series, it is now airing on Cartoon Network internationally. And then finally, we get to the video games. They were from Atari, Nintendo 64, the GameCube, Game Boy Advance, the Ds, and PlayStation 1 and 2. They started from 1989, all the way up to 2006. That was the time when Tom and Jerry Tales was popular back then. And Tom and Jerry finally made it in the Multiversus roster, along with the other Cartoon Network and Warner Bros. Characters. Now, for my final thoughts. This franchise is filled with funny moments, adventures, and memes. I always had fun voiced of those two main characters on every show, movie, and shorts. Since it's inspired by cartoon roles like Looney Tunes and Woody Woodpecker, it's still a cult classic at its time. And it's great that their screen time in the CN City bumper back in the 2000s era of Cartoon Network. So, what's my rating on Tom and Jerry? It gets a solid 10 out of 10. Many of their chasing, their rivalry, their memes, adventures and bonding will never get old to this day. Well, that concludes the review on Tom and Jerry. I hope each and every one of you enjoy it. What are some moments you remember this MGM cartoon? Feel free to comment down below. Anyways, this is MTCB the Queen's GoAnimator, aka Mox signing off. See you guys in the next review. Deuces y'all.
Well, Mock, glad the review is done.
Yup, since the review is done, shall we watch more Tom and Jerry?
Sure we can. Let's do it. Let's see more wacky and funny adventures with the cat and mouse duo to honor the anniversary even. More!
Yeah, that's right. So, with that being said, let's watch more Tom and Jerry to keep the anniversary going.